And welcome back to the program. Well, we got a really neat segment for you right now. I am joined by Julie Magee from the Alabama Department of Revenue, talking about a lot of different things, including the groundwork of Alabama's mandatory liability insurance and a new system that's going to take place on January 1st, so just around the corner. Welcome, Julie.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
Hey, real quick, let's first talk about our state's mandatory liability.
In 2000, the mandatory liability insurance law first went into effect.
Okay.
And it was a really good law, and we needed it to protect those people who buy insurance and drive on our roads from being hit by uninsured drivers. Because have you ever been hit by an uninsured driver?
I haven't, but several of my friends have.
Well, it's pretty common these days. Unfortunately, Alabama has the 6th highest ranking in the nation for uninsured motorists. So we put this law into effect in 2000, and we did the best we could to enforce it using the technology in play at the time. But over the past 12 years, technology has improved.
Okay.
So last year, the law was amended to incorporate some new enforcement techniques. And so that's what goes into effect January 1, so that we can hopefully protect our drivers who do the right thing and buy insurance from being hit from uninsured drivers.
Well, I was going to say, how does it affect all of us at home, all of us out driving and on the roadways?
Well, if you get hit by an uninsured motorist and you have full coverage on your car, for example, you'll have to pay your deductible to get your car repaired.
Okay.
That or legal action, and that's usually not a good recourse either.
Yeah.
So what we'd like to do is be more effective in identifying those who drive cars. They register a vehicle.
Okay.
We know it because they register it with the Department of Motor Vehicles in the Department of Revenue. So we know the vehicle's in the state. We know it has a tag on it. We've never been able to automatically verify the insurance before now. Now we're using this new cloud computing, and a simple little web request goes out to the cloud, and it says, is this vehicle insured right now, at this time, at this second?
Yeah.
And then the response comes back to either 3 different entities. It'll come back to the law enforcement official, the local licensing official in each of the 67 counties in our state, and or the Department of Revenue in Montgomery. So now we have a real-time verification process that goes into effect January 1. So before, if you bought insurance and then you let it cancel, you still may have had evidence of insurance that you could show one of those 3 entities I just said.
Yeah.
But if it wasn't really checked or verified as being current, now starting January 1, it will be verified as being current.
And so does it help if somebody's out there watching and heaven forbid they are hit by an uninsured motorist? This can, it helps all of us in a way.
Oh, it does. Well, we have 22% of our drivers uninsured. So your odds are hopefully going to go way down on being hit by an uninsured driver come January 1. We'd like to, in a year or so, we'd like to get that figure down below 10%. And we think we can do it with this verification process, and the reason why I'm out promoting the program and wanting to make sure everybody knows about it is the fines are hefty. The new law says if you get stopped by law enforcement after an accident, for example, and you have the officer cannot verify your insurance, it's a $500 fine.
Ooh, which is more than a lot of people's deductible, so.
Absolutely, and an average liability policy only policy in our state cost about $150. So you can be lawful, carry insurance, and pay a lot less than one occurrence of being caught. The second occurrence is $1,000.
Woo! So don't do it. Get some insurance.
It's a lot. It's more cost effective to buy the insurance and be in compliance with the law. Plus, you're protecting all the rest of the citizens who are driving on the roads with you.
Okay, website for more information.
Be sure to insure al.com.
Okay, be sure to insure. It's the bottom of your screen, al.com, for more information, to learn more, or to get a little education on how this works. And again, January 1. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Pleasure.
Thanks, Julie. We got to take a quick break.